We're in a bit of a predicament here. Especially since last turn I could have, like, rescued Kent. Oh, crud. Don't you dare. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, that was so lucky. Get him out of there! Get that man out of there! Oh my gosh! That was so freaking close! Go! Yes! Victory. Blast! There was only supposed to be a lone girl. Zugu. His name was Zugu. I feel very sorry for him. Ah! Let's try this again. That's the last of them. Fantastic work, Mark. That's all she said. And now for these Knights of Lycia. You were going to share your story with me? Yes. We have ventured from Caelin in Lycia in search of someone. Lycia? That's the country beyond the mountains in the southwest, isn't it? Correct. We've come as messengers to the Lady Madeline, who eloped with a nomad some 19 years ago. Madeline? Our lord the Marquess of Caelin's only daughter. He was heartbroken his own daughter would abandon him so. Eventually the Marquess simply declared that he had no daughter. And then this year we received a letter from Lady Madeline. It said that she, her husband, and their daughter were living happily on the Sakai Plains. The Marquess was ecstatic to learn he had a granddaughter of 18 years. I remember the smile on his face when he announced that he'd suddenly become a grandfather. The granddaughter's name is Lindis. This was also the name of the Marquess's wife, who passed away at an early age. Lindis? That she should bear this name thawed the Marquess's heart. Now his only wish is to meet his daughter's family at least once. This is why we're here. We didn't know that Lady Madeline died a few days after sending a letter. We only learned this shortly after we arrived here in Bulgar. But we also learned all was not lost. Her daughter yet lives. We heard that she was living alone on the plains. We also heard that the fly! Target! I knew it immediately. You are the Lady Lindis. Why would you think that? Your resemblance to your departed mother is remarkable. What? Did you know my mother? I'm sorry to say I never met her directly, but I saw her portraits in Castle Caelin. To the rest of my tribe I was always Lyn, but when I was with my parents, when it was just the three of us, I was Lindis. It's also strange. I was all alone in the world, and now I have a grandfather. Lindis. I never thought I would hear that name again. Wait! That bandit! He called me Lindis too. What? How could he have... He was a henchman of Lord Lundgren, wasn't he? Lundgren? Who's that? He's the Marquess's younger brother. Everyone assumed the Lady Madeline was gone forever. This made Lord Lundgren heir to the Marquess's title. To be blunt, m'lady, your existence is an obstacle to your granduncle's ambitions. But I have no interest in inheriting any title. Unfortunately, your granduncle is not the sort of man to believe that. I believe the attempts on your life will persist. What should I do? Accompany us to Kaylin. Continuing on this way is dangerous.
I feel I have little choice. I will go with you. Mark, I'm sorry. This changes everything. What will you do, Mark? You want me to decide? Of course, your companionship would do much to ease my journey, but it's going to be so dangerous. You'll come? Are you sure? Thank you.
Like I have... Plot wall! Keeping me from having any choice in the matter.
Let me ask once again for your friendship and your aid.
Whatever. A small altar lies on the outskirts of Bulgar, but we have more time, so I guess we'll do the intro and then save the rest for next time. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sakai, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting their journey, our travelers come here to pray for their well-being. In the other direction! Kaylin is the other way! Never mind. At this altar, Lin's hand is directed to a grand inheritance. Chapter 2. Soul of Spirits.
Mark, hold a moment, and allow me a short detour. There is a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. That's hard to say. Oh boy. The people of Sakai go there to pray for safety at the onset of a long journey.
Oh! How quaint! The teachings of Elimine have the most followers in Elibe. So many E names. It is nice to see that here at least the ancient customs are still observed. Yeah, until that happens. Old man, stay where you are, and hold your tongue.
Threaten me as you will, but I'll not give up the Manikati. The Manikati is a sacred blade under divine protection. It cannot be removed from its place of rest.
You're a fool, old man. What good's a sword if you don't use it?
Use it? In combat? Sacrilege! Blasphemy!
Sacrilege? I am Glass! The gods fear my name. My sword is peerless.
And yet your name is Glass. Glass Joe? That guy from Punch-Out?
And if I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now, get out of my way.
Ooh, woohoo!
This is it. It's more magnificent than I'd imagined. This sword was made for a swordsman of my skill. Huh? What's this? I can't draw the sword from its scabbard. What the... Ah!
The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting. They have rejected you.
What? Listen, you senile old fool. If you value your own life, you'll get out of my sight. Curses! Miserable spirits! I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone.
Wow, she suddenly rushed. I beg your pardon, milady. Are you headed east, to the altar? Yes, we are indeed. Then you must hurry and help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians head in there not long ago. They seemed intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword. The Manikati? They're going to steal it? I cannot allow this to happen. You look like a virtuous group. Please help him.
Lindis, what are you planning? If you hope to go to the priest's aid, you'll need to prepare.
You're right. Say, Mark, there are some homes to the south of us. Perhaps we should go there and question the residents.
And yet, something tells me those 3 buildings are going to be useless. But we'll get to that next time. See you then, folks.